Hello everyone, this is Pragya Pandey from RAO'S Academy for Competitive Exams Bhopal, and this is our special series on daily news review. In our previous video, I asked few questions. Let's see their solution first. So the first question was, which of the following are features of RAO'S Brahmo Samaj? And the correct answer for this question is option number 1 and 2. The second question was, which of the following statement is or are correct about Atmiya Sabha? And the correct answer for this question is both. That is, Raja Ram Mohan Roy established the Atmiya Sabha, and Atmiya Sabha vehemently protest against the prevalent practices of selling young girl to the prospective husband. The next question was, which of the following statement is not correct about Raja Ram Mohan Roy? He died in India in 1833. This is wrong. He died in Bristol in United Kingdom on 27 September 1833. The next and the last question was, when was Brahmo Samaj split? So it is splitted in 1866. Chaliye, without wasting any time, let's see what is in the news. 28th September, which is the birth anniversary of young revolutionary Bhagat Singh. He was born on 28 September 1907 in Western Punjab, then was the part of India, now is in Pakistan. When we talk about Sardar Bhagat Singh, we always remember Sardar Ajit Singh, who was a leader of Gadar movement and a hero of Pagdi Sambhal Jatta movement. The Pagdi Sambhal Jatta movement had spread far beyond the peasants to engulf the army. You should also read about this Pagdi Sambhal Jatta movement. Chaliye, moving on to the Bhagat Singh again. During the non-cooperation movement, Mahatma Gandhi urged students to boycott colleges and schools administered by British. As a result, Bhagat Singh also left the college in support of non-cooperation movement. देखिए, आप जब भी नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट को पढ़ेंगे, यू शुड ऑलवेज रिमेंबर कि आपको इसके साथ जलियांवाला बाग 1919, रॉलेट एक्ट और खिलाफत मूवमेंट को साथ में पढ़ना है, और इसी के साथ चौरी चौरा कांड, जिसकी वजह से नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट को गांधी जी ने कॉल ऑफ कर दिया था, उसी का रिजल्ट था कि इन्होंने गांधी जी के नॉन वायलेंट बिहेवियर और मेथड से दूरी अपना ली थी. चलिए आगे देख लेते हैं. लेटर ही स्टडीड इन नेशनल कॉलेज, which was founded and managed by Lala Lajpat Rai as well as Bhai Parmanand. You should remember these names, Bhai Parmanand and Lala Lajpat Rai. Later on in 1924 in Kanpur, he became a member of Hindustan Republic Association. This particular organization is very important for us. चलिए इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा deep analysis कर लेते हैं. HRA, which stands for Hindustan Republican Association, Ram Prasad Bismil drafted the Hindustan Republican Association draft in 1923. HRA was a revolutionary organization of India which was established in 1924 in East Bengal by Sachendra Nath Sanyal, Narendra Mohan Sen and Parthul Ganguly as an offshoot of Anushilan Samiti. Its main objective was to establish a federated republic of the United States of India through an organized and armed revolution. Amazing fact here is that Bhagat Singh belonged to a generation that was to intervene between two decisive phases of the Indian national movement. The first phase was the extremist one, Lal Bal Pal, and another one is the Gandhian phase of non-violent mass action. In 1925, Bhagat Singh returned to Lahore, and within the next year, he and his colleagues started a militant youth organization called as Naujawan Bharat Sabha. In April 1926, Bhagat Singh established contact with Sohan Singh Josh, and through him, the Workers' and Peasant Party, which brought out the monthly magazine Kirti in Punjabi, was formed. For the next year, Bhagat Singh worked with Josh and joined the editorial board of कीर्ति. इसको आप याद रखिएगा, ये बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. In 1927, he was first arrested on charge of association with the काकोरी ट्रेन एक्शन. अगर आप सभी को याद हो तो रिसेंटली गवर्नमेंट ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश ने काकोरी कांड का नाम चेंज करके काकोरी ट्रेन एक्शन कर दिया है, क्योंकि कांड जो वर्ड है वो रेफर करता है एक ह्यूमिलिएशन इंसिडेंट ड्यूरिंग द इंडियाज फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल. So the Kakori action train robbery that committed on the revolutionary of the Indian independence movement against the British Raj on 9th of August 1925 in a village called Kakori near Lucknow. This HRA was later reorganized as the Hindustan Socialist Republican Army, that is HSRA. It was established in 1928 at Firoz Shah Kotla in New Delhi by Chandrasekhar Azad, Ashfaqullah Khan, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev Thakpar and Jogesh Chandra Chatterjee. HSRA planned the shooting of J.P. Saunders, a British policeman at Lahore in 1928 to avenge the killing of the लाला राजपत राय. ये इंसिडेंट रिलेटेड है लाहौर कॉन्स्पिरेसी से, तो चलिए इसको समझ लेते हैं. In 1928, Punjab Naujaban Sabha under the leadership of Lala Rajpat Rai was protesting against the Simon Commission. The superintendent of police Scott ordered lathi charge in which Lalaji died. Bhagat Singh and his associates like Sukhdev, Rajguru, Chandrasekhar Azad, etc. planned assassination of Scots, but mistakenly they killed Saunders. This particular incident is known as Lahore Conspiracy Case. The HSRA also associated with the Central Assembly bombing case, where Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Dutt threw a bomb on 8th of April 1929 in Central Legislative Assembly in protest against the passing of two repressive bills, the Public Safety Bill and the Trade Dispute Bill. The main purpose of this bombing was to make the deaf hear. They were not willing to harm anyone. Nobody was hurt in the bombing, and both revolutionaries were also arrested as a result of it. They also chanted slogans like Inqilab Zindabad and Down with Imperialism as they were apprehended. In 1929, the HSRA also bombed a train carrying Lord Irwin, the then Viceroy of India. He was not hurt. After 1931, the majority of the party leaders had been killed or imprisoned because there was no leadership. The party disintegrated. HSRA के ये जो वायलेंट मूवमेंट थे, ये नॉन वायलेंट, गांधी जी को बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं आया, एंड ही हार्शली क्रिटिसाइज्ड द रिवॉल्यूशनरी एंड देयर मेथड. In response to the attack on Lord Irwin's train, Gandhi ji published the article titled as The Cult of Bomb. But इसके रिप्लाई में भगवती चरण बोहरा ने भी एक आर्टिकल लिखा, that is The Philosophy of Bomb, explaining their revolutionary ideologies. On March 23rd, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev Thapar and Shivram Hariram Rajguru were executed in Lahore. The March 23rd is observed as the Martyrs' Day as a tribute to their supreme sacrifice. इसी दिन को शहीद दिवस या सर्वोदय दिवस भी बोला जाता है, but we should not be confused with the Martyrs' Day observed on 30th January, the same day on the assassination of Gandhi ji. For our prelim point of view, हम एक दो factual या straight one-liner facts को यहाँ पर देख लेते हैं. So first fact was Bhagat Singh wrote an essay titled Why I Am an Atheist. You should also remember that PM Modi has recently announced that the Chandigarh airport will be renamed after Shahid Bhagat Singh. इसके अलावा इनके कुछ famous quotes हैं. Those are given here on the screen. Among those, one I am reading is, it is easy to kill an individual, but you cannot kill the ideas. Great empires crumbled, but ideas survived. You can also take the screenshot of these slogans, these quotes. ऐसे कोट्स का यूज़ हम अपने आंसर राइटिंग में कर सकते हैं, जो हमारे आंसर को बहुत ज़्यादा एनहांस कर देते हैं. चलिए, मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट न्यूज़. So 28 September is also observed as the World Rabies Day. If we talk about rabies, it is a zoonotic viral disease. Zoonotic means an infectious disease that has jumped from non-human animal to the human one. So it is caused by a rabies virus of the lessivirus gene within the family of Rabidoviridae. You can see their name here on the screen. If we talk about it spread, so it spreads by the bite of a rabid animal that leads to the deposition of saliva and the virus in the wound. The incubation period varies from 4 days to 2 years or sometimes even more. The incubation period का मतलब यहाँ पर है the time interval between the bite and the occurrence of the symptoms, signs of the disease. यहाँ एक एडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन भी मैं आपको देना चाहूँगी कि वर्ल्ड रेबीज डे जो हम मनाते हैं, इट मार्क्स द एनिवर्सरी ऑफ द लुइस पास्चर. Louis Pasteur was a French chemist and microbiologist who developed the first rabies vaccine. चलिए, moving on to the next news. Asha Parekh will be honored with the 52nd Dada Sahab Phalke Award. Let's understand something about the Dada Sahab Phalke Award here. It is the country's highest film honor conferred on outstanding contribution for the growth and development of Indian cinema. Dada Sahab Phalke Award was introduced by the government in 1969 and it was awarded for the first time to Devika Rani, जिनको फर्स्ट लेडी ऑफ इंडियन सिनेमा भी बोला जाता है. This award comprises of स्वर्ण कमल मेडल, शॉल एंड 10 लाख रुपीस इन कैश प्राइज. अगर हम दादा साहब फाल्के की बात करते हैं तो ही डायरेक्टेड इंडियाज फर्स्ट फीचर्ड फिल्म राजा हरिश्चंद्र इन 1913. He was an Indian producer, director and screenwriter who is also known as the father of Indian cinema. The Government of India instituted Dada Sahab Phalke Award in his honor for a lifetime contribution to the Indian cinema. Moving on to the next news. Union government announces 1 week, 1 lab, a theme-based campaign to showcase technology breakthrough and innovation. The campaign will be held in each of the 37 Council of Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR laboratories and institute spread across the country. The Council of Scientific and Industrial Research was established by the Government of India in 1942 as an autonomous body that has emerged as the largest research and development organization in India. Batukamma is a colorful floral festival of Telangana that is celebrated by women folks with exotic flowers of the region. Batukamma comes during the later half of the monsoon before the onset of winter. The monsoon rains usually bring plenty of water into the ponds, tank of Telangana, and it is also the time when wildflowers blooms in various vibrant colors across the uncultivated and barren plains of the region. The most abundant of these flowers are Gunuka and Tangedu. There are other flowers like Banti, Chamanti, Nandivardhan, etc. Batukamma is a beautiful flower stack arranged with different unique seasonal flowers, most of them with medicinal value, in 7 concentric layers in the shape of the temple Gopuram. You can see the beautiful pictures here. This Batukamma celebrates the inherent relationship between earth, water and human beings. Other than that, the major attraction during this season is the Shilpakka Pandalu or the Sitafalalu, that is a custard apple. The custard apple is a tasty fruit that grows in the wild with little or no water and is often called as the poor man's apple. Moving on to the next news. Real-time train information system developed in collaboration with ISRO installed on locomotives. Indian Railway is installing real-time train information system to automatically track train movement in real time. Let's understand what is RTIS. The RTIS was jointly developed by the Indian Railways and Indian Space Research Organization. It is currently being executed by the Center for Railway Information System, that is CSIR, an organization under the Railway Ministry that designs, develops, implements and maintains most of the important information system of the Indian Railways. The RTIS enabled train are equipped with an application software that can be determined train movement, event like arrival, departure, run through station, etc. based on the predefined logic applied to spatial coordinates. The train speed is received continuously from the GSAT satellites having GPS added geo augmentation navigation system, that is Gagan receiver. Gagan is a system of satellite and ground station that provides GPS signal correction, giving you better position accuracy. It is the first such system developed for the India and neighboring countries in the equatorial region. So it becomes very important for MPPSC as well as for the UPSC. Moving on to the next news. Government app Jaldoot to capture data on groundwater tables. Jaldoot app has been jointly developed by the Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. This app will be used across the country to capture the water level of selected 2-3 wells in a village. The water level will be measured twice a year pre and post monsoon. This mobile app will work in both online and offline modes, so water levels can be captured even without internet connectivity and capture date will be stored in mobile, and when mobile comes in the connectivity area, the data will synchronize with the central server. If we talk about the significance of the Jal Doot application, this app will facilitate observing water tables across the country, and the resulting data can be utilized for Gram Panchayat development plan and Manrega plans. Next, the app is launched to capture the water levels of selected wells in a village across the country. This app will allow Gram Rojgar Sahayak to measure the water levels of the well twice a year, pre-monsoon and post-monsoon. The app will ease Panchayat with robust information that can be later used for better planning of work. The data that's been recorded in the application will be stored in the National Water Informatics Center, that is NWIC, that will help in creation of various reports through the comprehensive assessment and analysis. अगर हम NWIC की बात करें तो it is a central repository that stores data regarding the availability of water resources across India. It was set up in 2018. It comes under the aegis of the Ministry of Jal Shakti Department of Water Resource. The central repository enables the database sustainable development and management of water resource in India. Chaliye, moving on to the next news. Army deploys medium range artillery gun and a long range rocket across northern border with China. The artillery unit of the Indian Army already deployed K9 Vajra tracked self-propelled howitzer, ultralight M777 howitzer, Pinaka rocket system and Dhanush gun system. If you remember that these advanced towed artillery gun system, that is ATAGs, became the part of a 21 gun salute at the Red Fort on Independence Day. अगर हम ATAGs की बात करें तो these are indigenous 155 mm by 52 caliber howitzer gun. Howitzer is an umbrella term for a category of long-range artillery guns. These are developed by the DRDO with its Pune-based facility, Armament Research and Development Establishment, that is being the nodal agency. Moving on to the next news. India attended Blue Pacific event as observer in US. It aims to support the Pacific region and committed to working with the region to consider additional prospective initiative including areas like education and infrastructure. Australia, Japan, New Zealand, the United Kingdom and the United States welcome Germany and Canada's increased focus and commitment to genius partnership with the Pacific and their announcement of intent to join the partner in the Blue Pacific. Along with this, we should also remember about the partners in the Blue Pacific initiative that was to counter China. The US and its allies, Australia, New Zealand, Japan and the United Kingdom have launched a new initiative that was named as the Partners in the Blue Pacific for effective and efficient cooperation with the region's small island nations. अगर हम बात करें कि इस इनिशिएटिव को लॉन्च ही क्यों किया गया तो द मेजर फोकस वाज टू काउंटर चाइना. जो चाइना की जियो स्ट्रैटेजिक कंपटीशन है और जिन भी चीज़ों के ऊपर चाइना वर्क करता है, दिस वाज अ कॉमन कोऑपरेशन एग्रीमेंट विद 10 पैसिफिक नेशन. अगर हम बात करें कि व्हाट आर द पार्टनर्स इन द ब्लू पैसिफिक इनिशिएटिव, सो दोज आर द 5 nations, those are informal mechanism to support Pacific Islands and boost diplomatic and economic ties in the region. It aims to enhance prosperity, resilience and security in Pacific through closer cooperation. If we talk about the PBP's areas of cooperation, those are climate crisis, connectivity and transportation, maritime security and protection, health, prosperity and education. So this is it for today. Join our batches for UPSC MPPSC Civil Services Examination. Seats are very limited, so hurry up. Thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to hit like button, comment your valuable feedback and also press the subscribe button to never miss any updates. Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Links are given below in the description box. Thank you and see you tomorrow.